All right, y'all. While I'm waiting for my eyebrows to dry, let's discuss part 2 of this process so that y'all can get like a little idea of what is going on with this person that I was talking to. So I think where I had left off was the person. Wait, let me get my phone because let's see if I can give y'all the update. I want to see if I can find the last update because from there okay, I will try to see. Stop it. Why are you in my face? Oh God. Okay, as far as I know, wait, let me put my scarf on. Hold on. Okay, let's try to continue this. me. Okay, so the last time that we spoke, okay, I believe we was touching bases on this person that was trying to call himself, trying to talk to me through this app, you know, and I was doing my hair. Y'all have to go back to that video. I think it's called Help Me Think or something like that. These eyebrows though, like this, they're fire. I would leave it like this. I would go out and leave it like this and just let it dry. I would. I really, really would. Maybe that's what I should do. When it dries, leave it and let that be it. And then when it comes off, it'll have a little bit of an excess there and let that be the end of it. Because I'm not taking these eyebrows off. These look mad cute. Okay. So let me see if I can get the video up really quickly so that I can try to like continue the story. Because it's hard for me to just pick it up and I really don't remember the last thing I said. I just remember telling y'all the price. So let me see. I think I was up to here. Let me go to the end. Let's get to the end of this. I'm not supposed to judge you. You understand? I'm not a judge. I'm not going to judge you. So I will just accept you. But if I don't like what you do, that doesn't mean that I have to be around you. If I don't like what you're saying or doing, then I don't have to support it. You know what I'm saying? But I just felt bad at that point. I really felt the most bad because of the crying. He cried a lot. And at one point, I was just like, you are too emotional. Like, you're a very emotional person. You're actually very emotional. Like, you got a lot going on in your mind. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot going on in your life. And you don't have a wallet. You don't have a phone. You have a car, you're in the middle of nowhere. It makes no sense for you to go to California. It doesn't make no sense for you to be doing what you're trying to do right now, buddy. Like, I think that this is a bad idea. Bad idea. Bad idea, please. Like, so I'm going to try to see if I could tackle this in 7 minutes. But like I said, he ended up coming back home. He had another job that was always asking him, like, where are you at? When are you coming back? The job that he used to have was, like, about a few, like, maybe 20 minutes up the block, 15 minutes up the block. But he chose to go to this other job that was an hour and a half away because they would pay him more. You know what I'm saying? But this job that he's talking about now is supposedly, it pays for him to travel. So it's supposed to be a very lucrative job. So, you know, I was just like, I felt bad because, you know, he has a house, he has a car, he has bills to pay, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I would not, I mean, if it was me, who's doing that for me? Who? I hope my credit card is paid off by the time I need help like that, because who's doing that for me? If I don't even have a following, and I tell people to follow me all the time, who's doing that for me? Like, I just don't understand why I was chosen to do that. Like, you couldn't have found nobody else. You had your mom, you had your sister, you had your grandmother, you had your grandmother's friend, you had, like, all these things going on, all of these friends, but, like, you only was talking to me, so you only gonna ask me, right? You're gonna think that, oh, if I keep on talking to her, if I tell her I like her, if I tell her I love her, if I say I want to be in a relationship with her or whatever, she'll do whatever I ask her, you know what I'm saying? Until she says something that bothers me, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm not gonna call her. Like, I just need you to see it from my standpoint. You put me through days of stress, days of aggravation, days of held back tears, days of just wanting to cry, days of just wanting to hit myself in the head, knock me out, like, take me to the hospital. Can I be on my on deathbed? Like, can I die? Because, like, why is you calling me like this? Like, it's probably a scam. And I think I would be happier if I knew it was a scam, because I could get over it. You know, what I can't get over is it being a prolonged relationship, or it being a situation where it ends up becoming another relationship and you find a way to part your mouth and ask me for more money, as if you don't have nothing and you need something. You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna upset me. Like, I don't have nobody, I don't have no money. Like, I can't keep giving you money. And if you're just gonna act like that and pull a stunt like that, you don't need to call me. Because if you're only gonna call me for money and your card is taking until next month, it normally takes like 2 weeks to get your ID. It's taking him 3 weeks, almost a month, to get his ID. His phone, he can't get a phone. He can't get his phone fixed till he gets his ID. We're talking next month. We're talking another 8 days before the new job that he got. We're talking another 8 days before he gets money enough to pay me back. Okay, and that's if he decides to pay me back. Oh, as soon as I get my first check, you're the first person I'm gonna pay back. Da, 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 da. Oh, okay. All right. Okay, sure. No problem. My thing is, here's the thing, because God works in mysterious ways. There was a few times that I could have took the money that he gave me, that I spent on him, and put it back. There was a couple of times, but I tried to spread it out to all the bills, you know, because I knew that I still need my bills to be going down. I can't just target one bill, you know? And I didn't think of it like that, like, oh, I should put it towards this, or I should put it towards that. This is what I got, this is what should go back. No, I have a life. I have things going on in my life that I cannot just, put it towards back to the one bill. I'm not paying for you to do the things that you are doing. You understand? If you said you're going to pay me back, you can pay me back. If you're not going to pay me back, it got to get paid off on my time. You understand? That's where I'm coming from. It's not the bank's fault, you understand, that they had to be a part of that. It's not my fault that I had to be a part of it. But when you put me between a rock and a hard space like that, and don't give me an option and don't give me an alternative, like, I feel bad for you, I'm not gonna just, if somebody call me up and say, I need this amount of money, can you please help me? You understand? That I'm gonna be like, oh, I don't got no money. Or, you understand? I don't know why it had to be this. I don't know why it had to be this. I don't know why it had to be me. I don't know why I feel like I have to talk about it. I just feel like I wanted to talk about it because, like, I just want to put the story out there so that if somebody else hears a similar story about this or like this, that is going to be, we're going to classify it as a scam. If the guy does not pay me back my money, then we're going to classify this as a scam. If he chooses that he doesn't like me anymore, all of a sudden, after the millionth times that he has, the trillionth times, is million more than a trillion? No. The zillionth time, the billionth, and all of those times that he has told me he loves me, if that was all just talk, because how can you tell somebody you loved them, you loved them, you loved them? Like, oh my God, like, it was so many times. As many times as you told me that you loved me, but I never told you that I loved you. You understand? I never said that, because I'm not about to get attached to somebody that I don't know, don't see, never seen. I've done enough for you. I have done more than enough for you. Way more than enough. If you want to take the hop off of this because you're not gay, and run with that, please run, and run far away. Run far away, and don't come back this way. Okay. Because all you was using me for was money. So run.
Let me pause it from there because I think I remember. Okay. So it was the conversation of the, I was like, hop off, right? I was like, hop off my bleep. Okay. The reason why I had said that was because I was home and we were on the phone, and it just felt like, he came out of nowhere and he was like, oh, you got somebody in your house, don't you? But he basically was trying to say that he was joking, but I didn't think it was funny. as far as that or whatever. And then he was very, very like, oh my God, like you said that. I mean, argument for 2 hours, 3 hours at least, like arguing about it. Like, didn't even want to be in a relationship, didn't want to continue the conversation, didn't want to talk, was basically trying to like hold me up, you know, and it was just crazy. Like, it just took a lot to kind of like fix that. You know what I'm saying? When a few days earlier, he was just talking about how do you fix a situation when you say that you're sorry, and you know what I'm saying? Basically just trying to say like, don't say that. But like, I'm from New York, and I personally feel like that's how we speak to people. Like, as if we're high school, you know, high school, and people acting mad crazy, listen man, hop off my, you know, whatever the case may be, that's how we talk to people. Like 75% of the people is gonna say that. They're not gonna say hop off my private, like a V. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna say hop off anything else, or hop off or something. Nobody really, we don't say that. You ask 75,000 people, and 748,000 people is gonna say we don't say that. You understand? All right. Anyway. So, okay, moving forward. I want to see if I could find the
and keep running and don't look back. Like, just keep on.
I'm trying to like.
That's all I have to say on that.
He ended up having
I
access
could
to
touch
more
my
money.
basis on it later, but we don't have enough time. Like, it's about to be 1:59. But the whole point of the matter is I'll try to chop it up really quickly. But basically, I gave you the balance that we're at. I told you, you know, he ended up getting another job, and basically he's supposed to pay me back in about 8 days. So we'll see what happens in 8 days. I don't think I deserve to have to keep on giving him money. He needs to call his mother. He needs to call his sister. He needs to call his aunt, because we're at $1,200. Okay, you see all of these? I've been totaling up what I've been giving him. Okay.
All right, let me go to the 1291, because now we are not at 1291. We're not at 1299, 1291 no more, guys. We're not there. Okay, we're not there. We are well beyond there now. All right, first let me go to the amount. Let me find the message first, because I need to give y'all the update, because we need to stay on top of this. We need to stay on top of this. I need to stay on top of this, because I mean, I just need y'all to, I need to document this. So this is not only for y'all, this is for me. This is the documentation. Like, I need to know what the freak I just did while my cards is like this, because I'm obviously feeling like I'm a victim right now, you know, of some kind of like fraud. So scam, something. I definitely feel like I have been affected by this. All right. And then the other day, yesterday or the day before yesterday, I was looking at the dates, and I said I've been helping him since June 3rd. We're at July, what, 15th, 14th was yesterday. 15th will be today. July 14th. It's been a whole month. And when I said that to him, he was like, okay, so it's just like every time I try to help, your response is like, you just brush it off like it don't matter, because eventually you're gonna get yourself back on track, or you're gonna come up and you're gonna have it, and like, don't worry about it. What? Like, I don't think that's right, you know. But I have been documenting it along with the actual messages, like when I'm sending the payments, I'm putting the notes as so I could probably keep up with everything. Like I've been doing very well with the notes. So as far as it going through the payment system, so but not really through the text message, just the amount and just keeping track of the total. So when I left y'all, we were up to I think it was 1291. Okay, that was on 6/20/2024. On 6/23/24, he messaged me and he says that he wanted it was his birthday. Mind you, a few days before that, about a week before that, I was asking him when is his birthday, you know? But he had told me that about a month ago, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't remember it, you know? But he wanted me to remember to give him something for his birthday. So I'm like, I can't do anything like that right now because you owe me money. So the only thing that I can actually do is, hold on, let me see if I put this way, y'all. Hold on. Does this help? Because I don't know what I'm looking at. And it's bothering me. Hello? Okay, I don't know where I'm looking at. I probably looked at this. No, that's silly. I'll have to leave it here. I will leave it here. I'm sorry. I apologize. Because, you know, I will leave it here. Sorry. All right. So, yeah, he was asking me for a birthday bottle. And I'm just like, well, as far as that birthday bottle, maybe, I mean, I don't think that I should, like, do anything right now. Like, I was really like, I don't want to get involved. But then I was like, he only asked me for $20, right? So I was like, all right, it's your birthday. You don't have no money. I don't understand why you don't have no money. I don't understand why he does not have no money. Like, this doesn't make no sense to me. I don't care. Like, I don't think that I don't think that I'm understanding what is wrong with this situation right now. If it wasn't a scam, like, what is your problem? Who does that? You really shouldn't even have a home right now. You should be living on the street the way that you're sounding like you don't have no money. Because I've been helping you for a month and you're like, and like, how you paying your rent next week? Because today you're in trouble. Right now and today you're actually in trouble. Okay? So anyway, I sent him $20 for the bottle, added the cash advance fee or whatever. That brought the amount to 13, 12, 16. That I messaged him and I said to him, I will discuss, or I think I said it to him verbally, we will discuss. I'm adding it into the total amount of everything, but it's when you pay me back, then you can just minus $20, you know, but I'm adding it into the payment because it needs to be calculated as to where everything is going for right now, because this is wild. Okay. All right. The next payment. Okay. I'm thinking I had to send him $103. Let's go to $100. I had to send him $100 on 6/26. So let's go to the cash thing and let's see what was done on that day, because I have been writing notes the whole time, and I never do this, you know, because who the freak wants to do this? Like, but I don't know you. I still haven't met you. I will give y'all information on that because supposedly I think I have seen him. But give me a second. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I need to do something. Just 1 second. I had to save the picture that I have because, you know, I'm a nice person, and I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Okay. After the birthday bottle, 100. Okay, this is on June 26th. For gas fare for work this Friday, early start day. Okay. So, basically, he's supposed to be, let me see. Okay. So basically, he's supposed to be going to this job that's supposed to be in Ohio. So he's supposedly coming from Atlanta. He's supposed to be going to a job 10 hours away, which is technically Ohio. Okay? And as he's driving there, right? As he's driving there, he breaks down the car that he had. Remember, I don't know if I remember. I don't know if I told y'all. He was starting to have a problem with his car. From the very beginning, he was having a problem with his car. But he was driving, he went to California. He came back from California. He went the wrong way going. He also went the wrong way coming. You know what I'm saying? But on this occasion, he was basically home. He had finally made it home, and he was about to go to the job. So on this Friday, he was supposed to drive out there, get there by Saturday, not work Saturday, not work Sunday, because the job doesn't work on the weekends. And then they're supposed to come back on Monday, and he's supposed to start working on Monday. He starts to drive out there on Friday. Okay. So for gas fare for work this Friday, early start, 9:35 p.m. Okay. And I'm assuming on 9:38, gas for work, June 28th. Let me see. June 26th. All I know is he was starting to drive, and as he's starting to drive, he started to have a problem with his car as far as they were starting to put water in the car. So and he doesn't have a car, he has a Jeep. So I was trying to figure out, why are you putting water in your Jeep? Why are you putting water in there? Don't, if you start to put money in your car, don't, if you start to put water in your car, that means that something is wrong and that you actually need to get it fixed. So earlier that day, I had called my mechanic. You know, I got on the phone with the mechanic, and I was like, this is my personal mechanic. And then he was like, when something is wrong with your car like that, you know what I'm saying, you have a little bit of time. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I have to edit the video because I got a phone call from the person, and I'll have to tell y'all what happened with that just now too. But it was like a 30-second thing, because I really don't want to talk about it right now. I don't want to talk about it right now. So okay, so he's putting water in the car. So we're trying to figure out, why are you putting water in the car? I called my mechanic, and my mechanic is like, you're not supposed to do that. You know, you need to get your car fixed. All of that stuff. So cut a long story short, he basically has to get his car fixed. So the guy, there's a mechanic, right? And whoever is that mechanic, they was having some problems going back and forth or whatever. The first price that the mechanic gave him was like $400, about $500, rounded off at $500, about $450, but we're gonna round it off at $500. I'm on the phone. I'm like, I cannot pay for your car. I cannot do that. I really can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that that's right, but I really can't do that. Now, deep down, I understand the situation, and if he had needed it, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have it to give, but if you need to get your car fixed, all right, I got $500. That's all I got, though. I cannot pay for your entire car. I don't really know what happened, but after the $500 thing or whatever, you know, I tried to hang in there throughout the process, but honestly, we was very, very shaky because, you know, this car is very expensive and he has to get his car fixed. You know what I'm saying? So if he calls again though, y'all, I'm gonna have to like edit the video, crop it, and come back, because that's if he calls again, because I don't want his number to be popping up. I'm not trying to put the red flags and stuff, you know, out there to like embarrass him or anything like that. I don't want him to feel like he has to change his number or whatever, but I will edit it if the number pops up again, because that's private and I don't want, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though, you know, he owes me money, like, I'm a hard worker and I will work to pay that back, you know? So I just don't want to hear his mouth more about, oh, you got my number up there, da 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 da, because I'm definitely posting this. I'm definitely posting this. I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm not looking for nobody to care. I'm looking to calm myself down, move on, because when I've blocked him at this point, you know, but he was able to just contact me and call me. So I'm like, wait a minute, why are we talking? And his response is, I said, I'll call you back. He's like, oh, you don't gotta call me back. Click. You know, that's fine. Like, fine. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want him to feel like he can just call me. Like, don't call me. I don't want to talk to you right now, because like there's nothing right now that you can say to me except that you're a liar and you owe me a lot of money, and I don't have the patience to sit there and entertain you anymore, because it's clearly a scam, and I could get over it, you know what I'm saying? But I need to speak on it so that I can move on from it. Like, I need to move on from this. Okay, if my account one day says cha-ching, the money is there, I'll be like, thank you, and I'll probably still leave you blocked, because I don't like what you did to me. So it doesn't really matter what you know, happens after this. I don't think I want to continue this. I don't even want to feel like you're sending me money, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're God's gift to earth, and you know what I'm saying, you're God's gift to women. I don't even want you to send me money, you know what I'm saying? And then you make it seem like, oh, I gave you X, Y, and Z, you better pay that back. I'm not dealing with it. Because if I was the type of person like that, I would make sure I write in every single thing. Anything you send me, make sure you're putting it as a gift. Anything you send me, make sure you're giving it to me either straight cash. Make sure you're doing it a different way, because if you give me money, I'm not paying you back money that you give me. That's money that you give me. You know? And I'm just very uneasy. I'm very uncomfortable with the whole thing. I'm very uncomfortable with the whole thing right now. I can do better by myself. I can do bad by myself. And I don't think I was doing that bad. I think I was doing pretty good. I was doing pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? But after like everything as a whole, like, you gave me no room to breathe. You gave me no room. All right. So, all right. We're up to this gas fare thing. So basically, I had made the mistake of sending him $100, but I had sent it to him through cash. And I was like, oh my God, I cannot send you this money right now through cash, because this is for something else. I cannot help you if you don't send me this back. I would prefer to send it by credit, because everything has been being done with the credit card, and my physical cash, I actually need that, because I have things I have to do. I have things I have to pay, right? So he sends me back the 100. I don't know how he's doing all of this, and his phone screen is broken. He can't see nothing on his screen. You know what I'm saying? Everything he's doing is voice automated. Voice this, voice that. Like, everything is voice automated. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand how he's doing all of this right now. Anyway, so then I come back and I send him 100 through one card and 100 through another card, because he wanted $200 to put gas in his car so that he can get to work and get there by Friday. But this money got wasted because he ended up having to go to his car broke down to the point where he had went to put water, and as I'm telling him, put water in the car, but get a gallon. You know what I'm saying? You're not getting enough water, but your car is smoking now. You know what I'm saying? So I tell him to get a gallon. You know what I'm saying? And as he's doing whatever he's doing, he goes and he puts the water in the car. It starts driving again. And then a few minutes later, or about 20, one of the people told him that he can't just put the water in the car as soon as it starts smoking like that. He has to wait a few minutes. So anyway, he waits a few minutes, then he puts the water in the car, and then he starts to like drive again. Like 10, 15 minutes later tops, he's like, as he's on the phone with me, he's talking to me on the phone. Oh my God, oh no, like, you know what I'm saying? It's smoking again. It's smoking again. It's smoking again. I'm like, yo, you? I feel so sorry for you. Like, I just did the story. Like, I feel so sorry for this story. Like, I don't know how to explain this, but I really feel sorry because this story is just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Look at my face. Do I not look like somebody just took me and choked me and was just like beating me up? I look like a doll right now. I literally look like a doll, okay? A rag doll. Like, just attacked in every single way. Like, I'm totally attacked. I just look very stressed out. All right. He sends me back the $100. I send him the payment for another thing. And I don't know what happened here because I see 100, but then I also see another 100, another 200 gas for work. So you have gas fare for work, and then you have gas fare. I'm looking at the way that this is. Gas fare for work Friday. Sent it back. Gas for work Friday. And then up here, I also have gas for work. So June 20. Oh, wait. June 26. June 26. Gas. Wait, what does it say? Gas for work this Friday, early start. And then this is $100 too. Gas for Friday for work and early start. I don't know, because right here on June 28th, it says gas for work. But think about it like this. Why would he need another $200 gas for work? Gas fare for Friday. But then you need gas again on the 28th. See, it don't really make sense because unless, no, it doesn't make sense. Gas for work. Oh, that's what happened, girl. Oh, let me tell you what happened, because this is what happened. I gave him the money. I'm like, why do I have two payments for gas? Okay, I gave him the money for gas, right? Okay, he's supposed to be going to do whatever it is to work. He's sleeping one day. He has a cousin that lives in his house. The cousin, I give him the money for the gas. Every time he asked me for help, I helped him. Like, I tried to help him the day before, the day, so that he could wake up early, fresh, be charged up, get where he got to get to, do what he got to do. You know what I'm saying? I try to make sure he's good and he don't got nothing to worry about. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? I give him I sent $200 to him for the gas. Okay? He says, okay, I'm put the money in the gas tank. I'm leaving my car there, and I'm gonna move my car in the morning time, or I'm moving the car on Friday to I gave him this money on Thursday. What day is the 26th? June 20. Okay, I don't know. Y'all gotta go look at the calendar. No, y'all not gonna look at the calendar. Let me do it. June 26th. Okay, it's a Friday. June 26th is a Friday. Okay. I don't know how that's possible. No, I'm looking at July. June 26th is a Wednesday. On a Wednesday. Okay? June 26th is a Wednesday. Mind you, he's talking to this lady at his job the whole time. This new job. He has her number. He's been calling her, contacting her. She's been giving him the dates that he needs to come in. And pretty much been there. You know what I'm saying? He drove his car because he didn't want to wait for a whole week, which was the following Thursday, for them to come and pick him up from his house. He wanted to get an early start, and that's the reason why he wanted to take the gas and put the gas in the car so that he can leave on Friday, because so that he would be able to, I believe, get there by Monday. You know, he would get there, half Saturday, half Sunday to relax. He would stay at a hotel. They would pay for his hotel. Monday will come around, and you know, he will be able to work. Here's the thing. It's not that I did not mind him being, you know, home and waiting until that Thursday. It's just that he needed to do something. You understand? Because whatever it was just starting to get on my nerves. Like, he was just starting to get on my nerves. And I know he's going to see this, but he was just starting to get on my nerves. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's the point of staying home for 4 days for either two things to happen? For either you to get another argument with me, or make me feel funny, or we arguing about something, you know what I'm saying? Throughout those 4 days, just for you to turn around and that Thursday come, I would have to feed you all of that time until Thursday. And I would have to hear your mouth. And I don't want to hear your mouth and you're not doing nothing for me and I'm doing everything for you. Like, I don't want to hear your mouth no more. Like, honestly, it's giving me shut up, because there's nothing that you're doing for me right now but really stressing me out and aggravating me. If every single phone call is, I need money, or it boils down to I need money. Like, I was literally, he was starting to get on my nerves to the point where I'm just like, anytime he would ask me, can you hear me? You know what I want, right? You know what I want, right? Money? You know what I want? You know what I want, right? Money. Yeah, money. Like, that was starting to be the answer. Like, you ask me for money so much. Like, I've known you for a month. You haven't asked me for anything else except for pictures. And I'm just like, I don't even want to send you pictures anymore, because you don't deserve pictures. You know what I'm saying? You don't deserve pictures. You don't need to look at me. You don't need to stare at me. You don't need to do anything but get your job. You know what I'm saying? Go get your life. You know, you can just throw away everything that we had. You don't care. I didn't ask you to do anything for me. I didn't ask you to help me do anything. It's just getting on my nerves. It's getting on my nerves. And I'm going to tell you why. Because every single time I help him, there's like a gap of another week in between the time frame I'm supposed to be helping him. And my thing is, in my mind, I'm like, you don't have that much time. Why do you think that all of this time you have and you don't have no time? The freak is wrong with you? It's like everything I've done for him is like, it's like they clearly saying to us, y'all can't be together, because y'all just can't. You know, she's trying to help you. You know what I'm saying? Even if she helps you, I mean, even if you say you're going to pay her back, it's just like, no matter, it doesn't matter how much she gives you. She can give you $5,000 and you still would say that you would leave her. You know what I'm saying? You still would say that, make her feel like she's not doing nothing to help you. And you would still, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could give you, I can help you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me go back to the story. He had a cousin that lived at his house, because I'm sitting here wondering why I'm seeing this payment 2 times. He had a cousin that lived at his house. That night, after he put the money in his gas tank, his cousin taps him. She used to stay in his house. His cousin taps him. She's like, she wants to take the car that night, and she wants to go and take the gas. She wants to go and pick up her check. Mind you, in my mind, I'm thinking, whoa, why would you let your cousin drive your car to go and pick up her check? The money that's, and she would, how is she taking his car? He don't have no money at all. How is she taking his car and driving his car clear across the town, clear across anywhere? Where is she going with his car? He's going to work on Friday. This is Thursday. He needs 1 day. You know what I'm saying? He's going to drive his car on Friday. You're going to take his car on Wednesday night while he's sleeping? And then, so Thursday comes, and I'm on the phone. I'm talking to him, and I'm like, how you doing? He was like, you know, something along the lines of he gave his car to his cousin or whatever. And I'm like, no, please don't say that you did that, because I just gave you $200 for gas, because you said that your gas tank takes about $190 to be full. I'm gonna try to cut that story short, because this story is long, but the cousin is like, she calls him on the phone. He's like, oh my gosh, she's on the phone. Let me, like, you know, let me pick up the phone from her for her to figure out what's going on. She messages him, or she calls him, and she says to him that she is on her way back, and, you know, she'll be there soon. And he's like, did you put gas in the car? And then she's like, yeah, she put gas in the car. And in my mind, I'm thinking this chick got some regular 9-to-5 job. She got some regular job that don't make no money compared to what you make. Okay, you're a big dog. That's a little dog. She obviously is not putting herself in a position. You understand? She's not putting herself in a right position trying to use somebody else's car who's a big dog. You understand? He got a big car. He's a big dog. He's supposed to be making big bucks. You understand? But you're going to take his car. And to me, I'm thinking you make little bucks. But obviously, you know, I'm wrong, because later on down the line, I found out she makes a little bit more than that. But this is not the point. The point of the matter is when he gets to the... I'm upset. I'm clearly upset at this point. The girl comes. I'm sorry, because I cannot take it. I cannot take it. And I'm definitely going to have to cut this story at 11:40, because I'm going to make my dinner. I'm going to do my live. Y'all welcome to join. But we got a time frame. So I hope whatever part, this is part 2. Okay, this is part 2. And I will try to have this up for y'all somehow, some way, because I have put a post up there, and I just can't even talk about it right now. I will save this. I will just save it for you. I will post it, but I don't know what I'll do. So the cousin takes the car, okay? The cousin takes the car. She's like, she puts gas inside the car, whatever. He gets back. His car's supposed to be on full. She takes his car. She brings his car back on like half a tank, which is like if it's $190 to fill the car, she comes back with half of the car done. So that's $90, about $80, $90. You know what I'm saying? Or even, I think he was like a quarter of a tank or something like that left. It was like less than halfway or something like that. Something crazy. Okay. She goes and she puts $40 in the car. But here's the thing. It takes him 10 hours to get halfway to get it. It's a 10-hour ride for him on a full tank. She took his car that Wednesday night and did not come back until that Thursday afternoon. She was gone all that time. Came back and brought his car halfway empty. He has to go to work on Friday. He just borrowed the $200 from me. That put his balance at... hold on, let me see. $626. He was, okay, after I sent him the first $100, it was $1,450. And then I sent him the next $100, that was $1,518. $628, I had to send him another $100. I don't even know why I did that, but that brought it to $1,518. Then I see another $100. I see, oh God, $100, $100, $100. And then I see, sent you $200. All I know is, I do see another 200. Hold on, this is 7-3. We shouldn't be that far. The 628. Hold on, there was one day that it was delayed, I think, or it shouldn't have been. Let me see, 100, 100, and 100. 626, 626, and 628. I guess I sent him 100. Let me check this messages over here. All right, I sent him the 100. He had to send it back. I sent him another 100 from 2 different cards so that he could pay for the work. When she used the gas, I had to send him another 200 for work. That's all I know. I sent him 200 for work. I don't know what my notes is talking about, but according to the numbers and the money that came out of my account, I'm going by the numbers that's on my account. I sent him gas for work. The gas for work on the 28th is because when she spent the money for him, he basically did not have any money, right? Because she spent like all the money. I don't know who I thought I was sending him $200 when I should have only had sent him the amount of gas that he couldn't put in, right? But I was just like, I just sent another 200. Okay, so before that process, you know, in my mind, I was furious. We actually even had an argument from that. I was furious because he was sending her money. She basically had said that she had gave him back $40. Cut a long story short, I was very upset with him. I don't think I even spoke to him again to that night. I don't remember what happened. All I really remember is that he ended up having to call the police on her because, you know, he was asking her, you know, he wanted to put her out. He was telling her to pack up her stuff and get out because he's trying to work right now. And you're spending money that belongs to him, and he doesn't have any money right now because he's in a predicament right now. He doesn't have any money. So he has the, he has to call the police, tells her to pack up all her stuff, and he ends up trying to put her out. And in my mind, I was like, yo, I hope that he, you know, throughout my day, I finally was like to myself, I was like, I hope that he puts her, I want him to put her out. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, I'm like, I hope he puts her out. You know why? Because I feel like she is not helping him. He doesn't have any money. She lives there and she's not helping him. She's taking the money that he needs to work for it. Like, his gas is $200. You only put $40 in his gas tank, my dear. Like, oh my God. Like, you cannot be serious right now. Please stop. So boom, that Friday, and then, you know, I don't know, but somehow, some way, she puts a red flag in the air. Oh, I hope I put, when the police come, you know, she's going back and forth, trying to, you know, the police come, and she's like, well, I put the wrong gas in there, so if anything happens to your car, it's because you have the wrong gas in there, da 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 da. Police is like, well, since you said that mess, if anything happens to his car, you're responsible, da 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 da. Boom. 28th came. It's a Friday. He's in his car. He drives all the way out there to try to get his job, because get to the hotel. You understand? Because the hotel is where he's gonna stay for 2 days, and they're paying for his hotel. And then Monday will come, and he could be good to go. But that Friday, as he's going, that's when he starts to run out of the. I'm sorry. That's when he starts to see the smoke for the car. So the car is smoking, and he's basically like, you know, on two occasions he needs to put maybe I think I don't know, maybe the extra money I gave him was, you know, I don't know, you know, but it was supposed to be whatever extra, you know, save it, because that could be your pocket money, you know, your food, eating money, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not, if you have a half a tank of gas or whatever amount of gas you have, that should be enough. But as he's driving, right, his car starts to smoke. So he starts to, like, have to pull over, put water in it. He puts water in it. I'm like, buy a gallon. He goes, he gets a gallon. He buys a gallon. He puts the gallon in the car, and he's getting ready to pull. He pulls off. He starts to drive again. You know what I'm saying? The person warns him about the water. It's going to be hot, you know. He puts the water in there. After that, starts to smoke. He puts the water in there. And then at some point, he, you know, I don't know how he ended up getting to a tow truck. I don't know what happened, but he ended up getting to tow truck, okay, to the point where he was at a mechanic at this point. Okay, I don't know where he broke down at, but somehow he found a way to get to a mechanic from wherever he was. Might have been the gas station, and not too far from the gas station. The mechanic tells him that, you know, the car is going to be $500 and something or $400 and something. You know what I'm saying? So he's basically like, you know, like, he needs help. He doesn't have any money for that. He doesn't know what he's going to do. He can try to ask around, but he doesn't have any money. You know, the next day goes by. He's like, you know, he'll contact him back if he can get the money. then at some point he contacts the guy back again, the mechanic, and then the mechanic is like, oh, it's $970 something for him to get his car fixed because something happened to the car, and you know, something is broken and they can replace it, but it's not a guarantee that it's gonna work. And if you don't get a brand new one, it's not a guarantee that it's gonna be a good, you know, a good product, a good purchase, a good buy. Cut a long story short, it's $900 and something for him to fix his car. Where's he getting $900 something from? Because I don't have that. You know, I might have been able to help him with the 5, even though I really couldn't have and I shouldn't have. But like the only thing that I could do, look at my eyes, is my eye is getting swollen. I don't know what it's swollen from. I have a irritation right here, but I don't know what it's probably my stress. You know, my eyes, it feels like a welt. And I have another little one right here, but it's stress. It's stress. I even had somebody else call me today and ask me for $500 because they want to do some Bitcoin crap. I'm tired of people. I'm tired of y'all. I'm really tired of y'all. Same way you ask me, go ask somebody else because I'm really tired of y'all. You know? You know, you're making all this money, but you don't have no money. When it's time for you to have money, you don't have no money. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I really don't like that. And I'll tell y'all another story about somebody that asked me for money. And I was just like, no. Yo, so $900 and something for him to fix his car. I'm like, You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to dip because I'm like, listen, I'm doing too much for you. I'm doing way too much for you. I'm tired. You know, you're taking all my money and, you know, you're really just not being nice about it. You're being nasty. You know, everything is a problem. Everything is an argument. You know what I'm saying? And you're just looking for problems. And I'm just like, I'm really, really over it. I'm really, really over it. You know what I'm saying? If no matter what happens, I'm the one who's still in a hole. You understand? And and it's like, you're not giving me any sympathy. You're not giving me any sympathy. Who the freak is apologizing to you for taking all their money? Make it make sense. Who is apologizing to you? Nobody. Okay? Boom. I don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened. But I guess somebody messaged him. So he went somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He was staying at his cousin's house. Because this story gets so deep. He has a cousin that lives like 30 minutes away from the mechanic. Okay? It seems like he got a cousin in every state. He got a cousin in every country. He got a cousin in every town. He got a cousin everywhere. Like, there's somebody everywhere. Everywhere. Okay? He basically, right, is staying at his cousin's house, which is 30 minutes away. I don't know what happened, but his cousin's house that he was staying at, his cousin got arrested. Okay? Cousin been arrested. He ends up having to, like, he's juggling between the cousin being arrested for some type of something with child services or something like that. I don't know the exact details, but his cousin got arrested. Between his cousin getting arrested and between him waiting for a key from his cousin, because, you know, he got arrested, so he don't want to leave the house open, so he needs to wait for the key. You know what I'm saying? Between his aunt waiting for him to get the key so that she can come, his mother, the boy's mother, his aunt. It is his aunt, but it's the cousin's mother, his aunt, to come and get the key from him so that he can go and leave to go to his, you know, to get back home. It's time for him to go home, you know, because, and how? Okay, so he mysteriously went like across the street, some church, something, I don't know, something like a church, some kind of lady, I don't know what happened, but he went somewhere, he spoke to this lady, and this lady mysteriously just was like, sir, somebody wants me to give this to you, or something like that. He probably relayed the story to her, and somebody was just like, sir, God told me to give this to you. And, you know, he been trying to center everything like around God, you know, and that's really, you know, kind of like was starting to get to me, you know, and I think it got to me today. That's when it got to me. It got to me today, because I'm seeing a pattern. and I will explain the pattern soon. All right. So, the lady that he met, supposedly this lady is some type of person, like a program type of thing. I don't know the exact basis of everything, but supposedly it's some type of program or some type of organization. I think he called them on the phone or something, and the lady was like, she can't like really help him, you know, something she can't help with, but she could help if she can give him this amount of money or something like that. So she goes and she gives him about $500 and something, right? Because he didn't have no money. He basically goes to her and he tells her he don't have no money. So he gives her about she gives him about $450 something, $500 and something, because he came to me and was like, he only needs $420. So he had half of the amount, and then somehow he get back in contact with me, and he's like, he's trying to get money. His cousin gave him $100 before he got arrested. Okay, because mind you, he had already had the total amount. His cousin gave him $100 before he got arrested. Okay. So, what I see is stranded car repair $420. I paid $200, and then it says car repair $935. Only need $220. So I gave him another $220. That was the $420. But then up here I also see another thing that says extra work, mechanic is extra. So that means that even though he said it was like $900 and something for him to fix his car, he still came back and asked for $100 and something, $120. So, I mean, I wonder if I should take this to small claims court. I'm wondering. I'm gonna have to make a few phone calls and figure out if I should take this to small claims court, because it's different when the person is saying that they're gonna pay you back. You know what I'm saying? But at some point, I mean, my eyes is about to go blurry. I don't know if y'all can see it. Hold on. Why? Because I'm getting really stressed out, and I know that I'm not gonna be able to help him anymore, and I'm very stressed out. I'm sorry. My eyes is going blurry because I don't think I'm gonna pull him out of this one. I don't think I'm gonna pull him out of this one because, and I will try to explain the reason why, but I clearly don't think I'm gonna have enough time to explain the story, and I'm just very overwhelmed and stressed out from this. And you know, my eyes are starting to act up. You know, I have very sensitive eyes. My eyes be going blurry. I'm so stressed out. I don't know what to do to help him. I don't really want to be loved right now. I don't want to be touched right now. I want my money. Understand? And I want people to stop lying to me. They don't want me to be like a Don and be like, get me my money. You know what I'm saying? Get me my money. You know? But you're just going to keep taking and expect for me to never get upset. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you don't want me to be a Don, but it's like you pushing me. You're pushing my buttons. You're pushing my buttons. You're clearly asking me to come to you and get you. Come meet you. You know what I'm saying? You're clearly pushing my buttons, and I have a car. You know what I'm saying? If I have to make that trip, I'm going to make that trip. I'm serious. If I have to make that trip, I'm going to make that trip. I want to know what the freak is going on. I want to know what the heck is happening. You know what I'm saying? But I'm at the point where I'm blocking you now because I'm just really tired of your mouth. I'm tired of fighting with you. I'm tired of being involved in your whatever this is, your life. I have my own life. You know what I'm saying? And you put me in debt, $3,000, you know? And it's your life. And I don't like that. You know, I've still been doing my own little life thing, and here you go hopping over the freaking moon. Like, clearly you're bugging. Clearly you're out of pocket. Clearly you're out of line. Clearly this doesn't look right. Clearly. It's clear. I have done everything to help this guy. everything to help him. So-called boyfriend, so-called, I've done everything to help you. Everything. Everything. Okay? Something happened. They did the part. Something, I don't know what happened, but the part was like another $100 and something. Boom. He has to go back. He has to commute. He gets the car, but the problem is that he paid for the car on Friday. Or Thursday or Friday, he paid for the car. You know what I'm saying? He ends up missing the weekend. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, gone. We on Monday. We literally on Monday and Tuesday now. Like, we completely lose the whole weekend. That was July 4th weekend. We completely missed the whole weekend because he lives. The mechanic shop is 30 minutes away, and I might just give y'all 10 more minutes. The mechanic place is 30 minutes away, but when he walks there, it takes a half a day. You're telling me your pockets are not just dry, they flaking. Like, you are dead broke. You basically... That's what you're telling me. You're telling me you're dead broke. You don't got no money. But your life is costing you $3,000. Maybe $2,000 without the mechanic, without the car. You're dead broke. And if you wouldn't have had $2,000 in your account when you got bailed out of jail, your daggone self, you would have asked me for $2,000 to help you get out of jail. You're really broke. Why? Why didn't you have no access to none of your money when you had money? What's wrong with you? Why are you broke? Why are you broken instead of broke? Like, you're broken. You're not just broke. You're broken. Because you are going crazy. And I mean, guys, it's an emergency. It's an emergency. He don't want to ask for no help from no program. He don't. This is hard. What kind of lifestyle are you trying to live off of me? What is this lifestyle? What is this nonchalant? Oh, listen to this, because we're not done. So it's about the same weekend, Friday, Saturday. He has to contact his aunt. He says he needs $200 because he wants to drop off papers, and then he wants to go home on Monday so that he could work on Thursday. Boom. So basically, car finally gets fixed. He can't get it because he gets to there too late. So Saturday goes, or they lied to him and told him it was going to be on that day, and when he got there, they was closed, or the work was not done. But when he got there on Monday, he was able to pick up his car. Okay. I was very scared for him because I really didn't know if they was just lying to him, because $1,000 is a lot of money. And if they had every time somebody helps him, I'm noticing, this is not the first time, that he has an exchange of words with them where he goes and like insults them and throws them under the bus, like, oh, you're racist, you know, like that was the conversation there. So they might have been like, you know what, we don't gotta do nothing for you. This is a whatchamacallit. What's the word I'm looking for? This is not we don't get paid by the hour, okay? This is commission. Like that, like one of those kind of jobs, you know, that's like a commission job. They get paid off a commission. You gotta watch your mouth when you dealing with people that get paid on commission, okay? They gotta work very hard for commission, okay? And I think that he just got it, you understand? But he ain't get it yet because I got it first, okay? So, okay, he's supposed to be going now. Now, whatever happened, he just had gas in his car. The mechanics, when they was fixing his car, they was running the car, so the gas, when he got the car back, the gas was empty again. So you got the cousin that take the gas. She only put $40. He got $200 to put back in the gas tank. Then he had a full tank. car break down, they take all the gas because it's just sitting there running. They gotta check it. Then he need to put another $200 in the gas tank. So I ended up having to give him $200 so that he could do what he had to do. Now, supposedly, he had an aunt, and his aunt was supposed to be coming to get the key. But I don't know what happened there. His aunt, he wanted to use his aunt's car. So I don't understand why he's using his aunt's car, but he wants to use his aunt's car to go and drop off papers that he needs to drop off to this business, this location, his job in Ohio. He gets, I guess, 5 hours in. He needs to go, or 6 hours, 7 hours in. He needs to go 3 hours or 2.5 to 3 hours in with his aunt's car so that he can drop off the paperwork. The paperwork, supposedly, is what he told me. The paperwork was so that they would give him an indication. I'm sorry, I'm gonna give him the right information because I want to know what I'm talking about too. Okay, the paperwork that they gave him was the paperwork for him to give the verification as to where he has been all this time, what is going on. He's missing, he's MIA. Okay, how are you going to be still working here and you're not working and your paperwork is all the way over here? So he's being punished and has to drop off paperwork instead of going back home and doing this from home and faxing information home and all of this stuff. He's basically now going back and forth with the job about where he been and why he hasn't been able to comply, and you know, all the documentation, mechanic, gas, everything, police reports, everything. Boom. So with that, he's supposed to be going home, and basically, I guess he took the money for the gas and put it in his aunt's gas tank, because I don't know what happened with that part, but his aunt was like, can she get some money? And I think he gave her like $20. I don't know what happened, but he needed to give his aunt some money, because even though she was saying she don't have to worry too much about the gas because she got the gas, she was just like, you know, she wants some money for that. Like, $20 is not a lot of money, but she was just like, you know, and he's giving her money out of his pocket, and that blew minds, because not only that, he had some kind of his cousin had some kind of TV thing that he was paying through Rent-A-Center. Why do they have to come when his cousin is arrested and in jail and not available is beyond me. But they come and they basically like, we're going to have to take the TV. He has to pay $100 or $100 and something so that he could, or they have to come and collect the TV. So now it's your responsibility to, what's the word I'm looking for? It's your responsibility to pay for your cousin's item because you're walking out the door. It's your responsibility. You're supposed to tell them that he's not there, so you cannot help him. You're not there. He's in jail. Like, can you come back? No, because it had to be handled, and that's the last payment. The last payment. It's the last payment. I'm telling you what he's saying to me. Okay. That's the last payment. I'm like, I was so mad. I was livid. I was like, I can't take this anymore. I'm done. I'm over this. Like, I don't understand why you're giving money to this person, and this person. I'm like, this is your money and you can do it. Like, this is my money and I need it now. You know, like, what are you doing? What are you doing with the money? You're just spending it frivolously like it's yours. I had to tell him, I said, you know what? The money that I'm giving you, it belongs to me. Okay? Anytime you're paying for something, you need to consult it with me, because you're spending money and then you turn around and asking me for more. I'm done. I'm confused. I'm confused. Okay? Finally, I think the key comes in like Monday or Tuesday. I think it comes in Monday, Tuesday, or even, I forget what day the key come in. It was like Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. I don't even know. The key comes, oh wait, I could probably tell you. Going home, waiting for work. Going home, wait for work Tuesday next week. So I'm assuming that he went home July 8th. Dang, this story is so accurate. July 8th is probably the day that he gets to go home after He picks up his car, right? After he picks up his car, he gives the key to his aunt, and he's gone. He's supposed to be going home. I'm literally like, hallelujah, praise the Lord Jesus. You know, I'm literally like, God, yes. You know, like, yes. I'm literally screaming, okay, yes. Take your home. Go home. What's wrong with you? Go home. So he finally gets home. Okay. Finally gets home. It was like that Monday, that Tuesday or whatever. As soon as he gets back home, you know, he starts to like communicate with the person who's in charge for the you know, she's been the one telling him to meet on this day, meet on that day, Thursday, this, that, and the third. From that Friday, or was it that Friday or that Monday? From that Monday or from that Friday to that Monday, something happened to the lady's daughter. Don't know what exactly happened. I don't know if I'm crisscrossing two different stories, because he was talking about somebody had an aneurysm, a brain thing. I think that's where he might have also messed up, because his grandmother had something like that happen where when her brain bursted. So but then he tried to say that she actually has like a bone cancer or something, and it was like stage 7 cancer or something like that. Clearly, he said that his grandmother had a brain explosion, something, an aneurysm, and her brain was bleeding. I don't know what's going on there. Now he's saying it's a bone thing. I don't know if it's the grandmother. I don't know if it's the daughter. But to the daughter, the girls, the daughter of the person who's the person who gave him her phone number, her actual phone number that she can communicate with him, because, you know, of course she's trying to help him get the job. I don't know what kind of relationship these people have, but it's obviously like they're best friends, but she's not in the position really to give him money. Mind you, you know, back to the time frame when they had, when he did that first job, he was supposed to be going for like a job training or something. He does finally get to this job training thing, but they were supposedly they gave him a few dollars. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. Did y'all hear about that story? Because I don't know if y'all heard about that. I'm just up to the amount. I went by the amount. So if there's any part that I hear and then y'all don't get to hear it, I will try to come back. But like, our time is done, guys. Our time is done. I'm trying to get to the end. He finally gets home. You know what I'm saying? At some point, I'm like, what's going on with your dog? Oh, after the aunt thing, I didn't speak to him for 3 days. Because I was so like livid. I was like, no. Like, I'm tired of this. You keep spending money unnecessarily. You giving money to everybody. You're not simply telling them that you do not have it right now. You need help. You know, you're not telling them, telling nothing to them. You're just telling it to me. You know what I'm saying? And even if they do know, they don't care. And that's really, really jacked up, you know? And it's just leaving me in a really, really weird place. Like, I'm the only person that's being used right now. Yeah, your cousin gave you $100, and that $100 was supposed to go towards the car, but the renter center people came and took the $100 back. Your aunt gave you her car to drive. She don't got to worry about gas, but she also charged you $20 for using her car, but she couldn't give you gas. I'm very confused as to like everything as a whole. Everything. I'm very confused. Now he finally gets home. Okay. 3 days later, he gets home. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for him. I'm just very happy that he finally makes it home. Because if he makes it home, you know, even though he got his car fixed, even if he makes it home, he made it home. If he makes it home, he can wait for that lady to contact him. He don't got to move. Just stay home. You know what I'm saying? Fortunately, you know, throughout the process, your car got fixed. So you won't have to worry about your car no more. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't pay me back, you still got a free car fixing off of me. My car is giving me problems now. But your car is going to be great, right? Your car don't have a problem. My car starts to act funny. And I knew that was going to happen, you know, because that's just the way that the world is, you know. But my car is supposed to be just past inspection. So I pressed this button and now everything is acting okay. But, you know, of course, yeah, I got to get an oil change soon. And they didn't put the sticker in my window. So everything is not really adding up right with that. So probably this weekend I will do it. But this weekend I've been busy because my friend, and you know, anyway, let me try from the I don't know, but my girlfriend, one of my girlfriends, I had let them speak on the phone. Like I had called, he called, and she just was like, "You're a bad person, and you're not a you're a thief." Like, you know, basically saying he's a thief, a stealer, he's a liar. You took my friend's money. You know what I'm saying? And it's so bad. She cursed him out the first phone call, the second phone call. You know, he was on the phone with me, but like she's still in the background screaming. So by the third phone call, the second phone call, I was like, "Can she stop?" You know? The first phone call, I was just like, "All right, okay, well, let me call you back." Second phone call, she's just screaming. I'm just like, can you calm down, you know? And then the third conversation, she was just going in, and I was like, I put him on mute, and I had to get out of her car because she was just doing more than I asked her to do. She was doing too much. And I really had to like bring that down. Don't matter if you are upset with him. Let me say something. Let me do something. You understand? Because you're doing more than you have to do. And this is not your guy. This is not your dude. You know? Like, it's all right. Like, I know I said, you giving him money, but you didn't give me money. You're not, I don't have sex with you. I don't gotta give you nothing. Like, and now me and her are not even cool because, like, we basically, I have not heard from her since that day. When I got out and got in my car, because I was in her car for, there was a spot, and I was supposed to hold a spot for her because we were supposed to be going to this restaurant. It was like July 4th when we were supposed to go out, and I was in a restaurant, and I should have never went, you know, because I was sitting in a restaurant, and she called me, and I had a cup of wine, and I'll explain that story to y'all later. Please let me explain that to y'all later, because I can't. I want to try to finish this because I only got 3 minutes, and I'm not going to be able to finish this. But basically, I'm trying to give y'all a quick update. I'll tell y'all it, and then when I come back next time, if this continues any further, I will have another story for y'all. But I'll just touch bases because I actually have to end this now. But I ended up having to get him a phone, and he ended up needing outfits for work. And right now we're in the process of him asking me for money to help him get someplace that's like 3 hours away, and supposedly when he gets there, you know, I'm like, well, when you get there, when are you going to be making money? When you get there, you know, and he has to work all week, and I'm just like, y'all, I am scared to help him again because tomorrow, if I had to give him money, you know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking out loud. If I had to give him money tomorrow, and anything happens, like, oh, he gets out there, anything happens to him, to his car, he get a flat tire, anything, gas, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like he's a victim of bad things right now. Like everything that's happening to him is bad. And I'm afraid if I give him money to get gas, that he's gonna get out there. He would get there. He would stay out there, and he would be out there for all of that time frame, and then maybe that Friday when he gotta leave or whatever, either he would stay out there or they would send him to someplace else. And I'm confident that he would ask me again for money, and then I would be stuck helping him even Friday, and then he don't know when he's getting paid. He don't know if it's Friday. He don't know if it's this Friday. He don't know if it's next Friday. And even if it is this Friday or next Friday, the lady is not going to be back until, let me see, I think she doesn't come back until Friday. The lady that's supposed to be his person, she don't come back until Friday. But she said if he gets money anytime throughout the week that he can just go. You understand? So this is where we are right now. And I was fine, but then I had a problem with my packages, and then I'm just like, you know, I'm just at the point where I'm just like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I just can't do this. Hold on one second, because I actually have to start my live. And put y'all on mute and try to like see if I could talk to y'all a little bit, but And y'all, basically, I put my thing on for a second. I had no, wait, hold on, let me do one more thing. I had no problem helping, you understand? Except for the fact that I do have a problem because I really don't want to spend no more money. I don't think that I deserve that. I don't think that I need to be, really, I'm carrying you. You understand? I'm literally, like, I am literally bringing you up to the altar. You understand? I'm literally bringing you there. Where's my compensation? You can't even be nice to me. That would have been compensation enough. You're arguing with me and nasty and just bugging out the whole time. Like, where's my compensation at? It's bugged out. It's bugged out. So I'm dealing with something today. I didn't even get to go outside today because I'm sitting there on the computer trying to figure out where this other company is coming from. I don't even know, and they're interfering with my packages, and I didn't authorize them to do this and this and that. So, you know, I'm over here like disputing with the they've been messaging me back, and I'm just like, listen, cancel all my packages and just send me back my money. Forget everything, just forget everything, and just send me back my money and just cancel everything. That's where I'm at. Because it's evident that I'm just being used. Okay? It's evident that people just don't seem to care. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just going to take my money. Right? Okay, boom. So, he's like, he asked me, like, what am I doing? I already told him I'm home. I'm doing my packages. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually home doing things right now because I can't leave out to do anything right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very busy. You know what I'm saying? My mind, I'm typing, I'm writing, y'all. I've been on the computer for like, I've been on the computer for at least 8 to 10 hours since 9 o'clock. If I was starting around when I first woke up, you know what I'm saying? And then it clicked on me. Oh, shoot. There's this company that has been calling me talking about packages. But why are they calling me if I have a P.O. box? Why are you calling me? You know? And it triggered in my mind. Wait a minute. I'm missing 4 packages. And these people was calling my phone. Let me figure out what this is. Because I don't know what this is. But anyway. So he asked me, something about like, how do I feel? How am I feeling? And I'm like, I'm okay. And then he's like, well, to me, it seems like, you know, you're upset with me, or you're angry or something. And I'm like, I'm not upset. I'm not angry. These are my exact answers. I'm not upset. I'm not angry. You know what I'm saying? I already told you last night that I'm not going to be giving you any more money. From last night, I told you that. When I gave you, let me see what the amount was. When I gave him I can't continue this conversation, y'all. So, when I come back, we will touch bases on new phone replacement and 2 outfits for work, $45 each. And I think that's the last thing that I sent him money for. And he was supposed to go to work tomorrow. But now he needs money for gas. And the gas, he has a tendency to go off on a rant. He goes off on a rant. But throughout his rant, he does never tell me the amount of money that it is. And I'm always stuck there saying, well, how much is it that you need? Like, where's the fine line here? Like, what's the point of telling me all of this? He's just talking, pointing fingers, poking me. How much did he say? How much did he even say? I asked him, I said, well, what is it that you're saying to me here? Like, I don't know nothing. You didn't give me anything. He hasn't told me anything. He hasn't given me anything to work with. You know what I'm saying? And I bet my bottom dollar, just as the same way that he was sitting there all that time waiting. He was sitting one time and he was waiting at one point for something. And then when finally I had called him back, he was still waiting. I have to remember what that was. It was some kind of job thing that he had to do, and he didn't have something. It was definitely money that he didn't have. And whatever money that he didn't have, when I called him back, he was waiting for the mechanic. He was waiting for the mechanic. And I guaranteed that if I didn't have the money to help him get that mechanic, I think it was one day, if I didn't have the money to help him for that mechanic, he was still, when I called him back, he was still sitting there waiting, because he wasn't going to be able to do nothing unless he had money for a mechanic. He was still sitting there waiting. So I put my bottom dollar on, if I call him, or if he even picks up or whatever, if I call him or he tries to contact me or anything like that, he's going to be still sitting there waiting for the gas so that he can work, or wait for that lady to come on Friday, which is actually what I suggested. I think that you should wait till that lady come back on Friday and let her help you. You understand? Because if I stay there and keep on entertaining this, it's either going to be gas, or it's going to be, even if she come back, she might not let him work again. So he'll miss the whole week, and then he won't be able to work again until that Thursday. I'm confident. So give him more money to go, right? Take a chance and go. Anything can happen to him, right? Anything. Because health has nothing to do with this, right? He don't got to get sick. So health has nothing to do with this. And basically this lady, she basically, you know, she's out of town. She's out of the office for about a week because her daughter is on a deathbed, and they about to pull her plug, basically. So there's just so many different things that's going on right now, you know. And let me see. I might as well try to touch bases on the phone replacement, or I could wait. I think I should wait, because honestly, y'all, I'm just at the point where I blocked him because I was on the phone with him today, and he was just asking me a whole bunch of questions, and then he tried to accuse me of saying something like I was upset with him, or I'm angry, and when I'm telling him I'm not, it was like he was trying to force something into something. And I was just like, there was no reason for him to force anything into anything. My mind is on these packages. I'm missing 4 packages. My mind is not listening to, I'm barely listening to him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's giving corporate. It's dead giving corporate. I'm busy. I'm on the phone. I'm doing stuff. I'm so like, oh my God, 4 packages. Oh my God. Like, it's 3 packages, but I just found out there's another package that they're talking about. Like, I have to update this system that I don't even know. They just put my packages in some kind of system. I don't know what's going on. I've never ever got phone calls from any type of phone company telling me that they're delivering me a package, except for Amazon. You know what I'm saying? And they're just calling me, texting me. And then when I pick up the phone, they speak Indian. I'm like, oh my God, I don't understand what you're talking about. They're like, hold on, let me get somebody to speak English. And then you call the next person thinking that he can speak English, and the guy is like, the same thing. Like, that's crazy. Translator, hello? No. So that's where we're at. And I'm just like, everything is up in the air because, you know, and then he hits me with something that I swear to God, y'all, I don't even know. I just know that he was saying something, and then I know that at some point he was like, oh, if you don't want, and he keeps on getting into this habit of saying, oh, if you don't want to talk to me or whatever anymore, right? If you don't want to talk to me right now, you can hang up and I won't call you no more. Anybody that tells you something like that, oh, if you're upset with me, I'm not going to call you, and I won't call you anymore until I get the money. You don't have nobody helping you to call me back and be like, oh, here's your money back. I'm not going to call you till I get your money for you. You don't have nobody to help you. So what are you going to do? We got a backup job. Like, what are you going to do? Like, what are you going to do? Like, what are you going to do? And then if I block you, now you block. And then I call you back because, you know, it's 9 o'clock. I'm calling you back just to, like, make sure I'm not bugging. You missed the call at 9. But then you call my number back around whatever time frame that he had popped up, and I had to end the video. And I'm going to go back and edit it. But he calls me. And then when you get on the phone with me, I'm like, why are you calling me? Because I called him from a different phone number, and the phone number that popped up, he's calling me from that number. So there's an additional number that he has that if he wants to contact me, he still could contact me, which is bugged out because I just blocked you everywhere. So I was supposed to be able to call you, and you was not supposed to be able to call me back. So I did something wrong there, but something is also right there, you know, because you do have a way to communicate with me, and that's up to you. That's up to you, you know? But, you know, other than that, you're blocked. And, I shouldn't have to give you any more money, you know? You have a mother, you have a cousin, you have aunts, you have plenty of people, you know? And you need to get to work. And I don't know how much it was going to be for you to give gas. You didn't tell me no amount. You knew I was busy. You knew I was on the phone. You know I'm handling business. You know that, you know, you've been going through a lot of crap. It's definitely crap. You've been going through a lot of crap and you're almost there. You've been going through a lot of crap, but you do know that every time you did call me, every time you did ask me to help you, I did help you, you know, but you never told me the amount until I had to ask you. And then it's like I have to ask you again, and I'm asking you again. So I don't know what's wrong with you, but I'm not saying for you to call me now and ask me or tell me an amount. I'm just saying, but you had an opportunity to do that from the daytime. But what was my response to you from last night? I said, the next time that you ask me for money, I'm going to block you. You didn't ask me for money, but it was about to be. I know you told me don't ask you for money, but I told you if you asked me for money that I was going to block you. We didn't even get on the subject of I'm going to block you because you didn't ask me for money. But I blocked you because I'm tired of hearing your mouth. I'm tired of listening to the next part of the story. I'm tired of talking to you. I'm dead tired of arguing with you. I don't have to talk to you. I don't got to talk to my next door neighbor. I don't got to talk to my neighbor upstairs, downstairs, any of my neighbors. I don't got to talk to you. I don't got to talk to them. I don't got to talk to nobody. Okay? And I don't got to listen to nobody. So you had a lot of benefits going on. You had a lot of privileges and stuff like that going on, you know? But like, I don't got to listen to this. I don't got to listen to this. They don't got to listen to this. We don't got to listen to this. Like, we've tried to help you. We have tried to help you. It's your story after the next story, after the next story, after the next story. We can't help you. We cannot help somebody that don't want to be helped. And you don't like to hear nobody complain about money. And you don't like to talk about money. But that's all you're talking about that you need. But you're doing it from me. And I'm a female. We didn't even get to have a relationship because the whole relationship is based off of money. I was led to believe that you had money. I thought you had money. You just went to Dubai. You just came back. You don't have no money when you get back. You don't have a job now when you get back. And I've been helping you. You're high and dry. Now when you come back, the ex-girlfriend that you spoke to that took your money, she only took 25K or whatever you said, but you said you had about 500,000. If you didn't have it in your account right then and there, you should have never mentioned it. If you didn't have no money, you should have been like, girl, I ain't got no money. If you had money, like the $2,000 that you said you had in one account and $1,000 like you said you had in another account, I remember what you said. That part I remember. That you said that you was going to give me the minute that your grandmother was in the situation that she was in. You said that when you got back home, that the money that she was supposed to give you, that she didn't give you, you said that money you was going to end up giving to me. When she didn't give you that money, then you went and got drunk or drinking and got arrested. You did not have to drink. Okay? You did not have to pull over. You did not have to sleep in no car. You did not have to put yourself in that situation. You got arrested and that costed $2,000? I've never heard nothing like that in my life. But you're saying that that's what happened? Okay, fine. You don't have no money. Then you had to wait for your ID. Then you had to wait for your ID came in the day that you got the phone. So the day that you got the phone was Tuesday that just passed. Last week Tuesday. You got your car you got your ID. You probably got it on Monday, but maybe about Tuesday. Because on Tuesday, you was in the store ordering your phone. You ordered your phone. Your phone is supposed to come today. I've been asking for a picture for you for a month. You finally take a picture of some little thing looking like this in the corner of a video of a picture and think that that is going to be enough validation for you to continue to ask me for money? Your phone comes in tomorrow, right? You have my other number, right? Okay. You make sure that when your phone comes in, you video me. You might not, because I know I blocked you. I might not unblock you. I don't know how I feel. I know you have access to me one way. But that don't mean that I gotta care anymore. Because now you need your phone. So now if you really think about it, do I want to help you today? Do I want to help you tomorrow? Or do I want to help you when you get your phone? You call me and I speak to you. I don't know what I want to do right now. And then I blocked you because who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Because you obviously don't understand who you're talking to. You obviously don't understand who you're talking to. I could keep my pockets closed. I could keep my bag closed. I don't got to spend no more money on you and the case is closed. I could block you and it's closed. And then I could go ahead and take care of my business any way it's going to happen. I just got the paper from the credit card company like, look at this, girl. Look. And it's not even my fault. It's your fault. My therapist is like, oh, don't send him no money. It's a scam. My ex-girlfriend is like, oh, don't send him no money. Because she put herself as an ex-girlfriend by not wanting to talk to me. She done disappeared. Her ID is not even on the thing. That's not me. All I know is that I am the victim. I am the victim. And I will continue to be the victim because I'm always the innocent one. I'm the victim. Because I keep on caring about people who don't care about me, who don't care about respecting me, and they just gonna keep on hurting me, finding ways to attack me, you know? So it gives me two options. The first option that I could do is change my number. The second option I could do is block, no calls, go on airplane mode, and don't answer my phone at all for nobody. Mother, father, sister, cousin, aunt, uncle, block everybody. And don't talk to nobody. Ex-man, ex-girl, don't, everybody. And get on my grind and pay back my bills. Because it's only a matter of time. I'm telling you, that's the route. Because I'm telling you, if you ask me for money again, like, let me get this straight, because really I'm having a problem with this eye right now. It's kind of blurry. Let me explain this to you again. Because I'm not going to give you any more money. You're going to have to figure it out. That little $1,000 that you said you had in your account, use that. The other $2,000, the $2,000, $1,000, you said there was a card that had $1,000. This is your time to use that. Because this message might not come out until I'm ready for it to. So I'm talking about this and it may not come out because I'm moving to another level in life, you know? And I'm not about to let somebody's crap, karma, drama, problematic life, weird picture in the side of the thing, anybody's sympathy. I could get over it if I just stop it, you know? I could get over it. If you stop, I can stop, you know? If I stop and I let you, I mean, if I would have sat, this is the thing. I was sitting there and I told you I wasn't giving you no money from yesterday. I told you a few times I didn't have it like, I don't have money to keep on spending like that. I don't want to keep spending money like that. There was many different occasions that I asked you to stop. I asked you to stop, right? It's just like, you're just like my friend. When I asked her to stop the first time, she didn't listen. When I asked her to stop the second time, she didn't listen. When I asked her to stop the third time, I had to leave and not care. You understand? She called herself blocking me, but I don't have to go nowhere with you. I don't have to call you. I don't even have to be around you. I can ignore you. You know what I'm saying? Life goes on. What are you waiting for me to do? Tell you that he paid me back? What are you waiting for me to do? Be your girlfriend? Like, I don't date girls. There's something you're not understanding. Why are you blocking me? And if you can't explain why you're blocking me, I don't get it. I'm not going to get it. I'm never going to get it. So if you want to continue to block me, do that. Do that. Because all we do when we go out is spend about $100 a night. I don't like to do that. I don't really like to do that. But I have been trying my very hardest to keep up and go with the flow. But you're bugging. You're bugging. So if you want to block me, block me. I called you. I know that I went to your house the other day, so I could go over there to see if you're okay. But like, I don't even know if I need to do that. I don't know if I should do that. I might go there. You might not even be there. I don't know where you are. You're gone, girl. Like, you're gone. And I don't feel comfortable chasing after you right now. I don't feel comfortable doing that. I do not feel comfortable doing that. I don't know what to do. Okay? You have to just go to your job and tell them, oh, I could, like, I called you. That's enough. You know, and then her daughter is gone missing MIA. So she don't even know where her daughter is at right now. She has 3 kids and she's missing one of them. You know, it's just so much going on in her life right now. There's so much going on in his life right now. There's so much going on in my life right now. And I was so calm. I was so chill. I was barely doing what I had to do. We was okay. If I would have known that my credit cards could come out with $3,000 in cash like that for a cash advance for somebody else, I'd have a business. If I knew that my cards could do all of that, I probably would not be in debt. You know, like, I wish I knew. I wish I knew, guys. I wish I knew, because I never knew that I could use that. I never, ever knew that. Like, if anything, if he didn't show me anything, he definitely showed me how to use a credit card that has cash advance, because I did not know. But when I tell you, when I finish getting myself out of this one, oh, you best believe I'm about to be on airplane mode. And then when I get my money together, don't be surprised if you see me in some country or some planet, because I am not helping another person do this to me again. Like, I'm not helping another person scam me. I'm not buying nothing that I don't need. I mean, I have been scammed from dogs. I've been scammed from lotteries. I've been scammed from people. I've been scammed. Like, I keep on falling for it. I keep on trying. This one is like, I really felt bad because they were using this love thing as a waiver, like a waiver or wage or whatever. But I don't even know how. I just was like, you know what? I'm trying to help you, and I'm trying to help you. But there's a thing that he's doing that whenever I do help him, he's doing something like, oh, I see that you helped me do this, but I can't do this, you know? So, no, I'm saying it the wrong way. You loan him money, then he takes you on a guilt trip. Like, and if nobody helps me, I'm not gonna, when I finally get back on my feet, I'm not gonna be happy with, I'm not gonna help you. I'm not gonna be there for you. I'm gonna act like I don't know you. I'm gonna just be like, all right. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to help you, because I can't keep giving you $3,000. I can't give you $4,000. I don't want to give you $5,000. I don't want to help you. You know, take more money from me. We're already at $3,000. I know we're close, but we were close 2 weeks ago. I know we're close, but we was close last week. I know we're close, but we was close 3 weeks ago. I know we're close, but we was close 4 weeks ago. I've been helping you since June 3rd. And you know what you tell me? And so that means that I don't think you need me. Because I don't think you care. Because I don't think you care about me. Because I don't think your mind is right up there. Like, I don't think that you're on the same page as me right now. I don't think that your mind is like there right now. All I see, like I said, is you keep asking me for money. That is what I see, okay? That is what I see. And I don't see anything else after that. Love, you could love me 1,000,000 times. I still love you, but I'm not going to let you just talk to me like that. You can't love me. Love is not important right now. And this is the reason why I said what I said. And I never told him I loved him. I still never told him I loved him. You love me? Something like that. You love me, right? You love me, right? Basically. Right? Either way you look at it. I don't want to tell you that I love you because your mind is going to be effed up. But it looked like that, right? It looked like I love him, right? That's what it looks like. Because why am I going to sit there and keep on spending money? And yeah, you finally came up with a picture. But I don't like it. I don't like your picture. That's the truth. You know, like, I don't think I like what you look like. I don't think that even if I help you, that I should continue, because is that really you? Are you really trying to tell me, like, this is who I'm helping? You look like a little thing. Like, you don't look like you're tall, like you say. You don't look like it doesn't look like we're going to be compatible. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I don't like what I'm seeing right now. I don't like what I'm being offered right now. And even if you give me back my money, or even if you, you know, find a way to pull out of this, I really don't think we're going to make it. I don't think you was being honest with me. I don't think you're being truthful. I really don't think that's you. I can't see you. You asked me if I could see you, or am I joking, or am I not attracted? I said, I can't see you. I said, you look like a little nothing. I'm not attracted. That's what I said. He asked me and I told him. So I'm not telling y'all anything or saying anything to him that he doesn't know. I can't see that picture. I don't think that I like that. I don't think that I like that. I can't see what I'm looking at. And I'm not really interested right now, because I don't feel like you can afford me right now. Like, I don't feel like that you can pay me back right now. I don't feel like, and I'm not going crazy about it. I'm not, but I have to explain it so that I can move forward. You understand? Because I don't want to keep on thinking to myself, like, how am I going to explain this to my platform? I told them part 1. Where's part 2? I don't know what to tell him right now. The only thing that I could tell him is that this is getting ready to be classified as a scam. Okay? It's almost looking like it's a scam right now, guys. And I'm really about to classify it as a scam. Like, by the next time I speak to you, we will discuss this phone situation. By the next time we speak, we will discuss the clothing situation. The clothing situation is supposed to be for him to go to work tomorrow. We're gonna discuss these things, but right now I blocked him, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to help him. But I personally feel like I need for him to get the new phone that we purchased for him. And he's been waiting for it since last week, Tuesday. So that's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday probably doesn't count. Sunday doesn't count. Monday is today. His phone is still not there. They said it's going to be there tomorrow. Y'all, if everybody in his family is a nurse, everybody in his family is a doctor, if everybody in there is doing that, I don't understand why they're trying to give me a heart attack. I don't understand why they're not helping him. I don't understand why I'm being tested. Like, I have done so much to help him, and I can't help him. You know what I'm saying? I've been helping him for a month, and I don't understand why I still have to help him. At this point, I don't think I deserve to have to keep helping him by being sympathetic or having sympathy for him. It's not even a matter of crying. It's these people went to work. You understand? You went to school for all of these years. I'm supposed to be going to school. I do not want to hit rock bottom for being a nurse or therapist, massage therapist, or whatever it is that he's doing, psychotherapist, sociologist, whatever he is. I don't want to go to school to learn to do a job that he's doing, to have a problem with a client, you know what I'm saying, and waste my time, lose a good paying job that sent me to Dubai and Jamaica and all these places, and the family, the people around me, it's like my family. I don't ask my family for money, but if I went and I needed money for my family, I think that they would give it to me way quicker than your family would give it to you. Except for the fact that I don't depend on my family members, and I do save them for a rainy day, you know. But this situation right here that we're looking at right now, I have helped you. I have helped you. I have helped you. You need to ask your family to help you. Help you. Help you. Because I've helped you enough. Okay? $3,000 is more than enough help. If you can't figure out who your family members are, you have a problem. If you can't go to the nearest program building and ask them to help you right now, tomorrow you get your phone, you go to the program building now, tonight, and ask them to help you because you lost me. I'm not going to let you sit there and drag me on the phone. I'm telling you, I'm busy. I'm obviously busy. Because I could give you $3,000. I'm obviously busy. Okay? I'm obviously very busy. For me to just come up off a $3,000 credit card like I'm not even paying attention. So I'm obviously busy. So no, I can't have you in my ear anymore. And I have to block you because I feel like if I continue to listen to you, you know, I'm just going to keep on helping you. You know? And I would hate to feel like I'm feeling bad for you because I just called you and gave you an access way to me. You know what I'm saying? And either you're going to try to call me and ask me for money when you're sounding desperate. But mind you, we just spoke and you was like, you don't have to call me back. I was like, why are you calling me? You don't have to call me back. Okay, y'all. So let's leave it at that. I stayed on here for 30 minutes and I got to go. So if you need me, you know where I'm going to be. Make sure you come back and see me. Until next time, that's a wrap.